Alright, now it's time for one of my favorite crochet edges. It forms neat little shells along one edge. So you start by attaching your yarn at one edge. We're going to attach it at the right edge because we're going to work from right to left here. You draw through the yarn over. I like to just make a slip stitch at the edge there before I get going. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a double crochet stitch. So we're going to yarn over before we stick the hook, into the fabric, stick it through the fabric, yarn over again, pull it through. Now you have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again, and pull through the next 2. Now we're going to work another double crochet into the same stitch that you just went and worked that into. So yarn over, go into the fabric, yarn over again, pull through a loop, you've got 3, yarn over through the first 2, yarn over through all of the loops on the hook. Now we're going to do another one. And one more, yarn over into the fabric, yarn over, gets a little tight, yarn over through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, and through the next 2. So you can change the size of the scallops based on how many times you work into that one stitch. Let's make these extreme by working one more double crochet. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is, oops, I forgot to pull it through that last one. The next thing I'm going to do is single crochet into this one right here, the next stitch. Actually, I'm going to skip one stitch, so there's one I could work into, but I'm going to skip it, and I'm going to work into this, a single crochet. That gives the scallop a little place to sit. It has to fan out to look right. So now I'm going to start the process again. I'm going to yarn over, yarn over, oops, through 2 loops, through 2 loops, yarn over, through 2 loops, and through 2 loops. And that makes, you can see the posts, that's how you can count how many double crochets you've worked in a shell. I'm just going to check. I think I worked 4 or 5 in this one, so I'll work 4 or 5 in this one. Go with 5. Oops. Alright, now I'm going to skip the next stitch and I'm going to single crochet right over here. Alright, and you just continue that all the way across the row. You can see that it forms this really cool vintage kind of funky effect. You could probably incorporate buttonholes right there. If you wanted to, you could make these delicate. The yarn kind of determines how big they are and also how many posts that you squeeze into each stitch there. You could do 3 for more subdued scallops. You could do, I'd say 5 is probably the limit, but if you have a finer yarn, you could probably do more. So, hope this has been fun.